And welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the first of just the best of one here from the PGL groups. This was played in December 2015 to early January 2016. But of course on this channel dates are irrelevant because it's still Warcraft, and Warcraft has changed recently. 1.27 just came out, but I have not even touched that yet because, well, I actually haven't been on Warcraft for a long time. I've been busy establishing my PC, and it is now completed. So things might be a little different from here on out. The sound levels obviously is probably the main suspect here. I do not have the sound settings like my previous videos, so it might be a little bumpy for a couple of videos until you guys actually tell me what's actually wrong. For now, I'll just stick with this. I think this is pretty good. My mic might be a little quiet, but at least there's not that annoying static or frequency sound in the background. Hopefully not. Anyway, back to this game. It is going to be a Night Elf vs Orc matchup. It feels like this is probably the most common matchup, at least for the recent videos that I've casted. But oh well, I mean, not many undead players are playing, sadly, so it's kind of hard to get that sort of variety. I don't think the sound effects are on. I don't know what's wrong with that. Oh no, I can hear the peons actually chopping down the trees. I think this is good. Maybe the music is too loud. I don't know, honestly. Actually, I'll put the music down a little bit because that might be it. I don't know. Demon Hunter vs Blade Master coming out for check, spawning in as the blue Night Elf in the top left, and Fly the purple or orc in the bottom right. We do have an early Hunter Soul coming out for check. Actually, that was a Hunter Soul before the Ancient of War, so it's going to be very interesting. We might have Archer 1 and then straight into Huntresses, or we might just have like straight Huntresses from like right off the bat. But I wouldn't hold my breath just yet. The Blade Master is moving out. He might go after the Tome Trapper here, or not. He's just going to go pick up the Boots of Speed. Nope, not even Boots of Speed, as it is not even available for purchase. It is just going to be the Circle of Nobility after selling the Scroll of Town Portal. And he's going to start out with this Null Overseer camp, going straight after those Wardens. We'll have to see if he actually finishes off the Overseer or not, as the Demon Hunter is now coming around. It's very close in getting that mana burn off to steal the Warden, but sadly the Blade Master was a little too quick on his feet there.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Blade Master should probably just go back to that Overseer now that the Demon Hunter is now being preoccupied. I did notice that the health bars are not on. There we go. That's what I should have realized in the beginning, but oh well. The Blade Master is gonna meet some company again. Demon Hunter is not gonna be swayed that easily, but it is gonna be rather difficult to actually steal the Overseer under the Blade Master, as well, the Overseer has no mana, and mana burn is literally the only way Demon Hunter can reliably steal a creep camp. Instead, he's just gonna go straight after the Blade Master, probably the best solution there. Demon Hunter, he's actually gonna steal the item and the experience. That should not have happened for Fly, especially a player like Fly, so that was a little bit of a oopsie there. We do indeed have Mass Huntresses coming out for check, instantly going tier 2 as well, so this is going to be a rather aggressive playstyle from him. It will obviously place a lot of pressure on Fly, which is weird because Night Elves don't usually lay down pressure, especially against an Orc player, but yeah, those Huntresses should be quite formidable against those Grunts. And especially after that blunder with the Overseer. I mean, the Blade Master, it would have been nice if he picked up the Claws, but he not only lost Claws, he lost the experience, and he also lost quite a bit of health as well. Demon Hunter looming around, hopefully looking to get that cancellation on the healing salve there, but yeah, I think that's a little too deep, and we'll just go after the barracks instead. Stronghold is nearly completed. The Blade Master is pretty much near full health, so it is pretty safe to go in to battle, I guess. Not sure what his targeting should go after. He is going to go after the Demon Hunter instead. Could have a possible surround there, but regardless, the Demon Hunter is a little too fast, even without boots of speed. Demon Hunter is quite a nimble hero there. And you can see right there, he just cannot trade with the Blade Master. Despite having 2 additional units, the Demon Hunter loses out on that one. Tree of Ages is completed. We are going to have double Ancient of Law. Interesting choice from Czech. Most players would go double Ancient of Winds, especially against an Orc player where controlling the opponent is pretty decent, but the fact that he went Huntresses first, which means he had the Hunter's Hole, I guess double Ancient of Law was just the more natural transition. And of course, why control your opponent when you can just kill him? So that's probably the mindset Czech is going to go for. And both heroes actually take quite a bit of damage in the process. Ancient of War nearly taken down there, but thankfully it is hopefully going to heal itself up with a couple of trees. Keeper of the Grove is now out, so I guess he's kind of a substitute for the lack of Druids of Talons, and Tangle is kind of a softer version of the Cyclone there, but at least you can deal damage while you're entangling your opponent. Shadowhunter comes out for Fly, so pretty expected second hero from him. Shadowhunter is basically going to enable assassination attempts thanks to the Hex ability, and of course Healing Wave, which is pretty good against Huntresses anyway. But he is going to get chased down by the Demon Hunter and Huntresses. There we go with an Entangle already, and the Speed Scroll will be used by Fly. Hex is onto the Keeper, but yeah, damage didn't come early enough, so might need a second Hex to maybe go in for that kill. Oh, he's going to Hex the Demon Hunter, possible kill here, but he does have a healing potion, and he also has the TP scroll as well if he needs it. Grunt is going to get taken down nicely. Nice bit of usage with the Entangle right there, but now the Keeper is in trouble. He also has a healing pot if he needs it. The Spirit Walkers are now in play, so Spirit Link should be able to evenly spread out the damage. Sadly, Shadowhunter is not level 2, so eventually the damage is going to stack up, and yeah, pretty much all those units are going to die at the same time, I guess. So far, Czech is in a pretty good bit of control here. He's basically drained all the mana of his opponent. He needs to be careful. He does have a couple of low hit point units. The Blade Master is gonna heal up thanks to the healing potion, and the Keeper gets taken down, giving level 2 to the Blade Master, which is probably not that ideal. It does enable him to crit, and Czech is going to lose this fight a little bit, as he is going to force the TP back home, losing a couple of Huntresses and I believe all of his mercenaries as well. So yeah, maybe overstated a little too much. Losing the Keeper definitely was quite disastrous. Of course, this is why I advocate Night Elf players to get that second staff reservation, just to save that second hero. But of course, the Preservation Staff probably was on cooldown. Yeah, kind of sucks a little bit. That does mean Fly is catching up a little bit, as both his heroes are now level 2, having access to that second ability, especially the Shadowhunter, who will most likely get that healing wave. But of course, Demon Hunter is OP, and he will just burn all that mana. Especially now, since he's level 3, able to burn 100 at a time. Shadowhunter is just going to use his last bit of mana. And here we go with another fight here. Now Dryads are being added to Czech's army composition. They will do alright, decently against those raiders. Of course, there's just way too many Dryads to actually care about armor type. The Demon Hunter is going to get focused down here, but thanks to that healing potion, he will be pretty much all good. Preservation Staff is available from the Keeper if he needs it, and he will use it right away. I imagine an Entangle is going to come down onto that Blade Master as soon as he gets out of invulnerability, but that is a long invulnerability, and in fact the Entangles are going to go onto a Raider instead. So a little bit of missed opportunity there. He could have definitely focused down that Blade Master, but regardless, he is going to heal up anyway. Demon Hunter is halfway back to this fight, as he did most likely heal up with the Moonwells. Blade Master taking a whole lot of damage. Healing Wave is going to be used, but it's only the one. It's just not enough. Here comes the Demon Hunter. Not fully healed up, but it's good enough, honestly. He does have a healing potion if he needs it, and this barracks will indeed fall. 33 versus 50, so you can see that clear disadvantage here in terms of supply. The Blade Master is still healing up with that salve, while Check's just having his way with this entire base, going after the Voodoo Lounge, preventing any sort of consumables being obtained by Fly. And here we go with an Entangle Surround here. Pretty good, burning that Shadow Hunter as quickly as possible, but the Blade Master goes in for the Windwalk trick there. But, I mean, he saved the Shadow Hunter, but he can't save himself. He is going to heal up with the healing pot again, but yeah, he's just way too much damage, and Preservation Staff being used once again by the Keeper of the Grove. And just little chip by chip, those Raiders will eventually fall. Check is going to fall back a little bit, most likely to recoup and then go in for another push. Hopefully he can pick up another Preservation Staff, but that is not going to be the case. I'm surprised he actually keeps his Cloak of Shadows. Might just be that he forgot to sell it, or maybe he's genuinely thinking of going into the shadows. Regardless, Chick has a lot of red hit point units, and that's going to be just easy pickings for these this Blade Master. That will give him level 3, but it's just not enough mana. Enough mana for another Windwalk, but that's pretty much it. That Slow Poison is beginning to become annoying, of course, for Fly. It's just retreating is so difficult, and the Blade Master is going to get focused down once again, most likely with that death. There we go, level 3 onto the Keeper of the Grove, and this is most likely GG from Fly. There we go, GG, and Check will add a win to his tally. Nicely played by him, and the Demon Hunter is just swinging away at it. There we go. So yeah, nicely done from Check, keeping his opponent in line with his very early aggressive Huntress play there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Definitely wasn't the typical Night Elf vs Orc matchup, but yeah, maybe next game it might be.